Yo, yo, yo. Get in here and get set up. What's good? Get in here and get set up, man. We're gonna get a press conference. Get live, man. That's a huge win for the Miami Hurricanes, man. The Hurricanes just knocked off. Hurricanes just knocked off. I know, baby. Let's go, baby. Hurricanes just knocked off Pitt, top teams in the ACC. Tyler Van Dyke done went crazy again. Huge win. And we're gonna do press conference live with we don't know who they're gonna give us, you know what I'm saying, the press conference, but I'm gonna let y'all listen live to the press conference, how we do. We can talk about the game for a little bit. We live. Stacy was good, MJR was good, Beast, TVD a Beast. Finna get set up here for a second. Let me see, pulling this. Pulling this link for this press conference. Halftime notes. So we be all set up and ready to go. Who y'all want to talk to? Y'all know who y'all want to talk to? First, man, we gotta pay these bills. Let's pay these bills, man. First, always gotta pay these bills. Investor Die Squad, baby. We're getting it. It's another crypto coin out there on the rise. There's another one out there. Not Shiba. It's another one out there on the rise. ILD Squad. We're gonna get in. Let's see. That was a great win for the Canes, bro. Like, listen. Like a new team, don't it? They look like they weren't playing with urgency. They playing fast. Investor Die Squad right there, man. If you want to get involved with cryptocurrency, stock market, there it is right there. Investor Die. We eating, baby. I'm going to pin that in the YouTube. That's pinned. What's going on, man? We're going to get on here shortly. We're going to we'll be live with the press conference like you know we do. It's like a different team, though, dog. They believe in the quarterback. Yeah, I mean, okay. Now okay, so now, I think it's safe to say TVD, he's a better quarterback. He's a better quarterback than King was. Okay, fine. He's just a better quarterback. I think King was the leader of the team, and you could not mess with that chemistry or get him out of there. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't mess with that chemistry because of the way the team was made up. TVD has all the time in the world. Shout out to my sponsors, Synergy Sweets, Edge, best tasting energy drink in the world. But yeah, but listen, even the plays, like, dog, did you see that play in the first half? The reverse flicker, and then the pick downfield. It was like the pick downfield. Like, whoa, I was like, man, did you see that? You say we got typical NFL quarterback? Listen, bro, we could do this. If y'all want to call in, right? Let's see. If y'all want to call in, let's see how we can do this. Let's see how we can do this. Let's see how we can do this. 786-459-9499. That's the number. Send us a text and say you want to call in. We can see if we can do this another way. Send me a text and say, hey, I want to talk. I'm gonna see if I can pull this off another way. I think there's a better way we can do this. But we lit, baby. That's an awesome win, dog. I mean, one of my gripes right off the bat, you know what I'm saying? One of my gripes I give you right off the bat is the fact that it seems like a team can get anything they want in the middle of the field on us, bro. And I don't know what the heck that's about, dog. It seems like they can get anything they want in the middle of the field on us. And that bothers me, dog. That really does bother me. So if you want to call in, text 786-405-9499. Just put call or something like that. And we'll do it that way. I'm gonna see if we can bring you in actually on the show. You don't have to use video, it could just be sound. For now. Yeah, man, they kill us with those slants, dog. Kill us. Linebacker play, yeah, man. Packy. Yeah, man. Packy. Also, yeah, I forgot to put in here, man. I got a Sam Brooks update. Sam Brooks is not dressed at the game at all. So the hope for that is gone. Got a Sam Brooks update. He wasn't even at the game, bro. He's not even dressed coming to the game, and he may be just redshirting, start fresh next year. But I heard, man, I heard just it's not a run-ins with Packy. Just things are just not good. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's why you see 34 getting the game first, because he's not there. So we're gonna get in here, man. This press conference. We're gonna ask a few questions. Y'all can help me put some questions through. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to ask a question, you can put it through, and if I like the question, I answer it. If you want to ask a question for show, make a number, Cash App, $9.99, whatever, and we'll get your question through. Long as it ain't a crazy question. If you send $9.99, if you send $10, then it's a crazy question. You done lost your money. Long as it ain't crazy, we can figure it out. If they give me a question, you know what I'm saying? If they give me a question, we'll ask a question. So let's put the questions in, man. When we find out who's coming, it'll probably be TVD. Who else played a good game? Tyrique and maybe James. Big game James, dog. Big game James. If the press conference starts, then we're gonna have to pause the call in stuff, okay? If the press conference starts. So if I send you the link, right, you're gonna come in on the back end. You don't have to use video, because I don't know, you might have naked women walking around at your house. Some of y'all don't understand how this stuff works. I ain't got time for it. So if I send you the link, you can just come in with audio, put no camera. You feel me? And we'll try to do it that way. So yeah, man, that's the update on Sam Brooks. Okay, so now we got Cam. Where? Okay, so press conference gonna start now. So if I just sent you that link, just wait till after the Zoom press conference. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear him. Give me a thumbs up if y'all can hear him. Larry Bluestein. We got the legend Larry Bluestein in here, dog. The legend. The legend. Ashley, thanks for that. Thanks for the 10, Ashley. Let's see. Can y'all hear him?
As a true freshman, and then James Williams with the sliding interception. What a throw by Tyler Van Dyke to get the ball off the goal line. I mean, there was a game of just so many extraordinary plays from both sides. An amazing college ball game, but to go back-to-back weeks beating top 20 teams, another road winning against top 20 team, which hasn't been a thing that's occurred here a long time. I'm just so proud of our guys, the way they fight, the way they stay together, and now the inches that maybe went against us a couple weeks ago were very. It's obvious there were so many just fine line plays in that game, and one more went our way than went Pitt's way. So just humbled to sit here victorious, part of just a very, very special college football game.
Thanks for the $10, pal.
Great.
Let me see.
Thank you very much, Coach. We're going to start first with Gary Furman from Kate Sport. Gary, go ahead.
Hey, Manny, how are you? Congratulations. As you guys went through training camp,
I don't know if I can ask that question, pal. I don't think that's accurate.
Did you guys have any sense that Tyler Van Dyke
I'm not sure
had
that's
this
accurate.
type of game in him? I mean, you mentioned some of the amazing throws he made today, and he's backed it up 2 weeks in a row now, and it's really showing that he's got an enormous amount of talent.
You're absolutely right. We did feel that way, and we felt the funny thing is we felt that way about Tyler, Jake, and Deer, because we legitimately went into the season still not knowing who the number 2 was. And that's the crazy thing you have to understand about Tyler. Tyler he wasn't getting the number 2 reps in September when Derek was around, because him and Jake were splitting. So his growth, his calm demeanor is just remarkable. The guy comes off the field after throwing a touchdown pass like we're like it's just a walk in the park. He's just got such a cool demeanor about him. That was a rough environment. Pitt, I mean, they take pride in making life hard on opposing quarterbacks, and to be able to hang 38 points on them and throw for 426, that's pretty special.
So just as a follow, that said, considering, like you said, he wasn't even getting second team reps in September, what do you think has happened here in the last month and a half or so that's allowing him to play at this level?
Well, a couple things. One, I think you got to give Brett Lashley a lot of credit for putting in positions, to make plays in our passing offense. I think our wide receivers are making plays for him. There were a bunch of instances of that today, and I think we felt like we're better on the outside than we were a year ago. And so we felt like whoever our quarterback was going to be, that would help us out in our passing game. Offensive line, stood firm. I mean, Pitt, is always going to be a threat to get you on the ground and sack you. And they had a couple, and I think 1 or 2 of them were, I'm not sure, were even on the line. But it's a team effort. Tyler just gets to be the conductor and move the offense. But it was great to see multiple guys, Restrepo, Harley making plays, Rambo obviously the big day, and Will Mallory on the on the trick for the touchdown. It's just a lot of guys stepping up, a lot of guys making things happen.
Let's go Manny Navarro from the Athletic. Manny, go ahead.
Hey, Manny, you mentioned a game of inches. Just what your thoughts were on that 4th down play when Will fumbled, and what refs were initially telling you. If you could just take us down to the field at that moment. I'm sure it's pretty pressure packed.
Yeah, Ashley. So
Yeah,
Ashley,
there was some amazing
I don't
reviews
think they.
today.
I don't think they.
I
don't think that question will be accurate. You know what I'm saying?
It was all about where the ball went out. And
I don't think they ever started playing because
I'm sure it felt like it rolled out over the little hash mark that we had to get the ball to, but you got to make sure that there's enough evidence to be able to overturn it. So that was a huge deal, huge play in the game.
You can't fade me. You think this changed something? You can't fade me.
I mean, just the ups and downs of you got the first.
You can't fade me. You tripping though. We got to see more of this.
It's like slow motion.
Come on, man. Come on, you can't fade me.
And actually, I have to make mention on that play, the effort of Tyler Van Dyke. One thing you see on the replay as you're watching, I mean, Tyler is in a full sprint.
So let me get a question. Give me some questions. Give me some ideas, some questions you guys want to hear.
I mean, of a game of insane things. I mean, that might have been the most insane.
And I could, as a quick follow, just your emotions. I mean, obviously, we know what kind of happened last week with Blake, and you obviously you guys came back, won that game, come back and win this game. Just for you emotionally to swing, because you guys were in a down position, after that North Carolina game.
I'm very emotional for our players, Manny. I really am. I'm so proud and happy that they get a chance to experience these victories. These are hard wins over 2 really, really good football teams. I mean, Clemson came in here last week and just got beaten soundly. And you just want to see them have, but I always felt very calm because I knew we had a team that was playing together and playing hard. And I just felt like if we just kept improving, we just, did the little things better as a coaching staff, that the result would start to show. And obviously, you see we have some young guys, we mentioned, in the first drive of the game, some of our young guys, we have 2 third downs where we completely just bust coverages. Let them convert for their first touchdown, but they don't. No one flinches, man.
He is doing it.
No one flinches.
These
They
last
get right
couple of
back
games
out
been
there,
awesome, though.
find ways to make plays. That was a game of you had.
So y'all
I
have any
told them at
questions?
halftime, you have to be brave in this game. You have to be brave to line up and play against these guys down after down because they were relentless on both sides of the ball, coming after us. And you couldn't hope for Pitt to mess it up for us. I mean, we were going to have to find a way to earn it, and I thought our guys did.
Coach, you got David Wilson from Miami Herald. David, go ahead.
You mentioned Cam's play to break up the Philly special there. Kind of curious, is that something you guys had worked on? Something you kind of maybe knew was coming, and just Cam, was that, just can you kind of take me through just what his assignment was there? Was that an instinctual play? Was that something he knew? And that's for a true freshman to sniff that out seemed pretty impressive.
He was our free safety basically on that play, and it sort of came at him. We have practiced that play. We did not practice that play this week. That had not been something that should have been their scouting report. It's just, to me, that's just, Cam is a very heady guy, smart football player, and he was Johnny on the spot right there. And man, we sure needed him.
And then just the 2 freshman safeties in general, you just mentioned obviously some busts, like the 2 big plays at the end. Just how would you kind of assess them first time out there, obviously without Bull?
I think that's the best part. Again, they have the ability to make some plays, but I think the biggest thing is that when they don't do well, and it's hard for a young guy, when they don't do well, they respond. You know what I mean? And T-Rob's over there, and he's getting things corrected, and you're able to fix some of your issues during the course of the game. And I love the way they stay after it. I love the way that they, that they just the same thing, that they don't panic when things don't go well, because again, when you're playing against a guy like Pitt, he's obviously going to make his plays, and he made an extraordinary amount. Just his ability, Pickett's ability, just extend plays with his feet. If you played zone, he was going to, cut you up underneath. If you played man, you'd be in good coverage. But you just hold on the ball probably a count or 2 longer than what you're used to when you're playing man coverage, and guys just break open. So you got to stay after it. You got to be relentless. And it became a game of, obviously we were able to get a couple sacks and the 2 turnovers that really I thought was the difference. The 2-1.
Coach, we got time for a couple more. We're going to go to David Lake, 24/7. David, go ahead.
Hey, Coach, you've now won 2
what you trying to
games
say?
since your athletic
What you trying to say
director
right here?
publicly tried to distance himself from you. I'm curious if he's reached out to you and tried to explain what he was thinking with that action, and or has he tried to make amends, since doing that?
We have good conversations every week with our administration, and as I mentioned a week ago, we have a good working relationship. We both want the same things. So, everybody's really excited about the fact that we got this win. It's a humongous win for our program. Like I said, back-to-back 20 wins keeps us alive in the Coastal Division. And we got a team that's really, really confident, and we got 4 games left, and there's no way we've played our best game. We are still getting better. There's still a lot of places for us to improve. But like I said, if we continue to play with the spirit and the fight that we have, the other stuff's a lot easier to fix. It's hard to fix fight if you don't have it. And our guys, they have it in abundance.
Coach, last one for you. We got Susan Miller Dyke from the Miami Herald.
Hey,
Susan,
get a
go ahead.
question.
Hey, Manny, congratulations. Another great
Got me out of
game.
there.
You kind of talked a little bit about what this does for your confidence, but especially playing in a game, this close against a team, I guess, this good, with a quarterback this good, going back home, just how much does this propel you now towards the end of the season?
Well, it does. It sets us up because obviously the team that had no losses in the Coastal now has 1. So it's almost a game and a half.
Oh,
And obviously,
appreciate you, Ashley, man. Let's see if we can get this question answered. Maybe we can ask Ashley or one of the kids or something.
again in our league, but it gets, it keeps you in the mix. And as we've done, we're not going to focus on that a whole bunch because
Maybe we can ask Ashley.
coming into our stadium next week, and we have played. I mentioned this during the week. We have played amazing quarterbacks all year. Our conference has ridiculous quarterbacks this year, and I don't think that's talked about enough.
Appreciate you, Ashley.
Including our guy. how good these guys are. And I promise you, Pitt has a lot of pride in how
Like
they
me
play
and Brandon
defense.
Beach London not gonna get a question.
And
They
Coach
say this is
Pace
the last
outstanding
one.
defensive coaches, and there were 2 quarterbacks today that were on fire. You guys making plays everywhere. So, I said, I'm just delighted that we found a way to make one more play than they did.
Coach Diaz, congratulations again on the win, and thank you for spending a few minutes with us today.
Tyler Van
thank
Dyke,
you.
32 for 42, 428 yards.
Recording stopped.
Kenny Pickett, 39 for 55, 519 yards. They both had 3 touchdowns. Pickett had 2 interceptions. Ashley, I don't know if you can hear me, bro. Ashley Cornell, man, appreciate it, man. You trying to get this question answered and you donating to what we got going on. I'm gonna see if I can ask. Let me see. With the youth on the team stepping up the way they have this season, what is his expectation for the young men and his staff to finish the season? If I don't get that today, because I don't know if that's something I can ask Lashley. If I don't get that today, I will get
Tyreek,
that.
what's going on, my man? Can you hear us?
Was that Tyrique Stevenson first interception?
Great. If you've got a question for Tyrique Stevenson or any of our student athletes, please use the hand raise function on Zoom so we can get to everyone. And Tyrique, we are going to start with Gary Furman. Gary, go ahead.
Recording in progress.
What's up, Tyrique? We've been talking about this for several weeks with you, but your game has just gone to another level here in the last month. You're making plays all over the field. And truthfully, in this game, with all the offensive fireworks, you had a play in the first quarter on
I got a
fourth
question for
down
Tyrique.
that was absolutely critical in the game. And then, of course, the interception after that. Just talk a little bit about how you feel out there on the field right now and how in control of things you feel.
I feel very much in control of, how I play and how I approach the game because, my teammates that surround me, we all come in every day and we all just stay on the same mindset. And I feel like, that leaks into all of us and that just makes me play a better game because, we come into practice and, we come in and we compete. Our offense has, stepped up a lot and our defense has also stepped up in the last few weeks. And, just coming in and competing every day is making everybody else better and it's giving all us confidence. So I feel like just as a team, we are just getting better and that's, trickling down into how I play my game.
Then just as a follow, you're playing with a lot of young guys in the secondary against a quarterback that might be the best quarterback in the country. And he threw for 519 yards today. But you guys, I guess, had to keep coming back from that. And, I mean, that's a lot for a secondary that's even veterans to handle. How did you keep all these young kids focused throughout the game and not getting too down?
We just come back to the sideline and we make adjustments. We listen to Coach T-Rob and we listen to everything he says and we just go back on the field and execute it. And I just, tell him, it's a long game. It's 60 minutes and this is a game of football and, it's the game and it's a game of inches. And, every play matters and
See, we appreciate the $5.
every play. So I just try to tell
Supposed
him.
to be 10, Sigma.
And,
But that's a decent question.
And then as a DB, you gotta have a quick memory. You feel me? You gotta let it go once things happen because they're also great players too and they also make plays. So I just try to tell them, stay confident and keep your head up and just make the next play that come back around and don't get too down on yourself because we got a whole lot of game to go.
All right, we've got Manny Navarro from the Athletic. Manny, go ahead.
Hey, Tyreek, congrats on the win. You guys lost Dyke.
Somebody word this question better for me. Ask him about T-Rob and DVD getting young guys ready to play. Put that in the question for me.
But just these last 2 weeks, he's been on fire. How much confidence has he brought to this team? And, from your perspective, I know you play defense, but just, how much you sort of appreciate what he's been doing these last 2 games?
Oh, we appreciate it a lot. Me, I appreciate it the most, because I'm a DB and we do a lot of one-on-ones and we do a lot in practice. And I come up to him and I tell him, challenge me and I challenge you. So I just feel like his confidence has gotten better over the few weeks, and it just like I said earlier, it just trickling down into all of us, because on defense we feel very much confidence and just having an offense and a quarterback that just came in with two losses and now he's on top of his game. It's just a trickle effect that helps all of us come out and be ready and helps all of us come out and feel like we got a chance to win any game with him back there.
All right, we got Kobe Price from the Sun Sentinel. Kobe, go ahead.
Hey, Tyreek, congrats on the
Somebody put that in the
first
question
interception
form
of
for me,
Kyle's
dog.
career. How special do you find it, whether it's Cam and James, that they were able to make the kind of plays that they did, whether the James interceptions to kind of close things out or help close things out, or the Cam he had a big sack, I think it was maybe a second or third down, and also, killing off that, what you want to call it, the Philly special, that trick play. So for Sheffield.
It feels real good, just to have them back there. Even though they freshmen, they come in every day and they locked in.
Ask him about T-Rob with DVD getting those young guys ready to play.
Better in mindset because,
put that in question for me, somebody.
Y'all have to come back next year, and let's just start off making this year, you feel me, better for next year, so y'all come back more confident and y'all come back and play way more better than y'all playing. But it just feels great to have them back there, and we all make a few mistakes, but they keep the mistakes.
That's awesome, Don.
They play their best game, and they just show you why they're the best, dual freshman safeties in the nation.
Last one for you, Tyrique. You got Daryl Streeter from Football Bill. Daryl, go ahead for Tyrique.
Tyrique, how you doing, man? Great game today. I had a question. What are the messages coming from T-Rob and Coach DVD to help those young players get on the field and play? And I got one follow-up.
We got just play our game and play our ball. We all signed the Miami for a reason, and it's a certain tradition that lives up for DBs, and we just got to keep it going. We come out every day. And we work hard and we meet extra. So let's just take all that to the field and play our best game. And we play man-to-man majority. So trusting your technique that he's teaching you, and just trusting everything we talk about.
Okay, and follow up, does your mindset change on the field knowing that the guys behind you are younger and not those seasoned vets? Do you change anything in the way you play?
Maybe just a little, but the only thing I change is just, making sure I pay a little more attention to them and making sure their mindset is in the right place and making sure that, they locked in at all times because, as a freshman, it's a lot going on, and it's a lot of things that could be in their head, and they just out there just want to make plays. But I just come up to them every time, every drive, and I tell them I can't stay focused and do a job. And the ball will come to you as far as James getting a second interception on the season. Just stay the course, do your job, and let the game flow.
All right, appreciate it.
Congratulations on the win, and thanks for spending a few minutes with us.
Who y'all think they got?
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Appreciate you.
Who else coming up here? Oh, this guy. What this guy play? Strong safety?
Recording stopped.
Nice question. I appreciate that, man. I try to do this sometimes. I just ain't good with the question stuff. He went off on Kitchens too, and he went off on Kitchens. That boy said he went off on Kitchens. But no, man, great game, bro. Listen, the middle of our field is food, dog. The middle of the field is like, my grandma could get a pass off in the middle of our field, dog. I don't know what's going on there, dog. I really don't. So somebody else should be coming in here soon. But like I said, great win, man. I think their quarterback threw for 838 yards. TVD was right behind them. That guy, that quarterback do a good job, man, of standing up tall and taking chances. James was telling Kitchens to use his brain, or Tyrique was telling Kitchens to use his brain? Listen, man. Kitchens is Johnny on the spot, dog. He really is. So we should get like 2 more players up here on the stream. Kitchens is Johnny on the spot, dog. Oh, Tyrique was getting on him? Yeah. So why we got a commercial, big dog, man? Listen, man, it's more cryptos coming behind Shiba, cheaper than Shiba. Man, this stuff can make you rich, dog. It can make you rich, dog. So listen, if you want to get involved, 786-405-9499. If you want to get involved, with us in the market. We should be waiting for a couple more players to come up and talk. So we're just waiting on that. Great win today. I told y'all. I thought Pittsburgh turn to lose. That's how the ACC is. It's they turn to lose. I told y'all. It's they turn to lose. And Miami is playing well. I was trying to break my neck, put a couple $100 on that money line. Couldn't had a class this morning. Couldn't get off enough to transfer to Bitcoin. The Bitcoin take too long. It's just the ACC, dog, and Miami is playing really well, dog. They're playing really well. Now, what's the problem in the middle of the football field? When not I'm a little dark, huh? What's the problem in the middle of the football field when the quarterback is getting pressured? That he always can just right in the middle of the field. His exit is always right there in the middle of the field. What is that about? Please, somebody help me understand. What the heck is that about, dog? His exit is always right there in the middle of the field. Every time. He said McCloud. McCloud is on the edge though, but how is it always able for him to get right? We have stupid ass delayed blitzes. Stupid ass delayed blitzes and slow linebackers out there when we do cover. Plus the CBS, plus the cornerbacks are saying off so far off. Wow, Michigan State just beat Michigan. Oh, wait up. So the stream look, is it over? It look like that one is over. Oh Lord. What's going on? Let me see. Get up out of there. Let's see. They shut. Oh, okay.
Recording in progress.
Oh, okay.
Will, what's going on, my man? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Awesome. All right, y'all, we're joined by tight end Will Mallory.
There we go.
We've got a question for Will. Please.
Oh, we got Will Mallory up here, bro.
And Will, we're going to start with David Wilson from the Miami Herald. David, go ahead.
Hey, Will, can you just explain that last play to us? Obviously a weird one.
Yeah,
That was a safety.
I mean,
I don't know, bro.
obviously want to get the first down.
I offensive line,
Obviously
my
don't
God.
want it to go like that and fumble, but we got lucky. I mean, this game of inches. Fortunate it went out, so I got to do a better job of ball security next time, so we don't get into a situation like that. But
That was a
at the end of the
weird
day,
play.
We got the W, so it's most important part.
Will, we got Susan Miller-Degnan from the Herald. Susan, go ahead.
Well, congratulations. Your first touchdown or your touchdown, 57-yard reception. Tell us about that.
I was gonna ask him the
and
same
Dyke,
thing.
how well he's done and what this victory will do for the rest of your season.
Yeah, I mean that was a heck of a play. I mean, we've had that in the book for a while, and it worked out today. It was a perfect opportunity. I mean, and Tyler making those throws. I mean, you look at him, I mean, he's started as a freshman, but he's making veteran plays out there. So we're really lucky to have him. And then just for the season, I mean, with the win last week, the win this week, I mean, like I said previous before, we just got to keep this thing rolling, keep the same momentum, same energy that we had going on. We have something special.
Will, we're going to go to Manny Navarro from The Athletic. Manny, go ahead.
I got a question for
Tyler,
Will
you
Mallory.
obviously had a pretty special leader in Dyke King before, and this new guy.
Ask him why he has
the
trouble
quarterback,
blocking. What?
He's just in his second year, and Dyke was 5th, 6th year guy. Can you just explain to us how it is that he's maybe matured or become this guy overnight? Because those first two games, a little nervous, right? First half doesn't show that anymore at all. These last two games, that nervousness or that anxiety, those, like he did in those first two games.
Ask him if he knows blocking part of the game.
Yeah, and I think that's credit to Dyrique. Dyrique came in. Obviously, he's a stud. He was our guy. He's our leader. He still is. But he's done a fantastic job of
man. That O-line got to
set an example of what a Miami quarterback's supposed to be like. So with last year and this year, just of Dyrique's leadership onto Tyler, I mean, that's where he's getting it from. I mean, we had great coaches, but great leadership from Dyrique up front. And I mean, that's where everything's coming from, truthfully.
Well, we're going to go to Gary Furman from Kingsport. Gary, go ahead.
Hey, Will. So early September, Tyler's splitting second team reps with Jake. Did you guys
Does he know who
ever
Jeremy Shockey is? What?
this type of performance going on the practice field that would give you any kind of hint at all that if he got a chance to play that he could perform at this level?
Absolutely. I mean, those are performances we see from all of our quarterbacks, from Dyrique to Tyler to Jake. I mean, we're really fortunate to be in the situation that we have three really, really good quarterbacks. So we can feel comfortable with anyone. And Tyler's just taking this moment now, and he's running with it. He's doing a fantastic job. He's winning us ball games. He's being the leader that we know he can be. So we're just fortunate to have that group and then have what Tyler's doing right now.
Last hand up for you, Will, is Brian London. Go ahead, Brian.
Thanks, Cam.
Hello, Bill.
Congratulations on the win, Will. Just, the expectations
Cal, you
for you coming
crazy,
into the
man.
year were sky high, and it's been up and down, but it seems like you've been coming into your own over
That's
the
Brian
last
the Beast
couple of
London.
games.
Y'all remember
Can you
him?
talk about maybe the growth you've had or what it's been like for you this season and whether you've maybe put more work in or why you seem to be coming into your own right now?
Is he?
Yeah, I mean, definitely in the beginning of the year was not what I wanted. It's not the way I should be playing. It's not the way people expect me to be playing. So that was difficult for me. I mean, just personally, I had to kind of figure out, what's wrong, figure that out, trust in the process, trust in the coaches, really turn to my family, my friends, everyone was there for me, when things weren't going the way they should be. And yeah, I'm starting to feel more comfortable. I'm starting to, feel back to myself and just kind of keep improving each week. And most importantly, I just want to do whatever I can to help this team. Definitely in the beginning of the year, I was hurting the team in some aspects, so just got to keep building on it, keep this momentum going, and just keep improving myself.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Will, congratulations on the win and have a safe trip back. We'll see you soon.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
James, what's going on, my man?
Big
Can you hear
game,
me?
James.
I'm doing great. How you doing?
Great.
Good. That's what I like to hear. All right, y'all, if you got a question for freshman James Williams, please use the hand raise function on Zoom. And James, we're going to start with David Wilson from the Miami Herald. David, go ahead.
Hey, James, first of all, congrats on the win. Can you just take us through that interception there at the end?
Being a quarterback, he just made a heck of a play. I've been waiting on that play all game. I was quiet. I was focused and waiting on that throw right there.
And then I also want to ask you about Cam. You guys obviously back there together, two freshmen the first time, and he made one of the other biggest plays, snuffing out that trick play. Just, what did you see on that play, the one they tried to run, and just how was it with you two back there for the first time without Bubba?
It was fast. At first, it was going fast. Like first half, it was a lot of tempo and a lot of movement. We had to get our teeth in the dirt and get focused, get marinated into the game, and we got comfortable. We got used to how fast and the tempo of the offense going. Just went out there and played ball. Second half, went out there to play ball.
James, we got Manny Navarro from The Athletic. Manny, go ahead.
Hey, James. Kenny Pickett, 23 touchdowns, 1 interception coming in. Everybody was calling him a Heisman candidate. You guys intercepted him twice. Yes, he threw for 500 yards, but what was that challenge like? How good is he? And can you just sort of describe, what that challenge was like today to overcome it?
That was a great quarterback. That was a heck of a quarterback. He made some amazing throws that had me shocked back there. And that's top drive guys, so I wasn't expecting him to come in and just give us the game. We had to go out there and earn it. Work on everything we need. And all I gotta say is that kid is good.
And if I could, as a quick follow, just your own quarterback, Tyler, the change he's made these last 2 games. I mean, he looked like a nervous guy his first couple starts against Virginia and UNC, and now right out of the gate, I mean, 3 touchdowns and 10 plays for the offense today. I know you don't watch them all the time, but just your thoughts on how quickly they've turned things around.
On my offense, I imagine my offense as a bowling ball. Once that bowling ball rolls, it's hard to stop it because them boys get rolling and knocking whatever pins down and then they win.
James, next up we got Gary Furman from Kingsport. Gary, go ahead.
Hey, James.
Hey, James.
Hey, James.
You guys have a lot of young guys playing in the secondary, and as you mentioned, this was quite a challenge today trying to stop Kenny Pickett. How did you guys fight off frustration? I mean, when a guy's throwing for 519 yards, there's a lot of that obviously out there. How did you guys fight through that?
We playing next play. I was our focus. We can't worry about. We gonna give up some stuff. Everybody ain't perfect. We know we ain't perfect. We ain't gonna get the job done every time, but we gotta get our cleats in the dirt and play the next play and be smart and play with confidence every play. And we don't know when that play will come. We'll give us some, we'll get some back, just like we did this game.
James, we've got a couple more for you. We're going to go to Susan Miller-Dyke at the Herald. Susan?
James, congratulations. What do these 2 last victories do for your morale, for your confidence? You guys have 4 regular season games left. What do you see in store for your future as far as bowl games, as far as how far you guys can go?
It's just, I say it brought our swagger back. It brought what everybody's been looking for out of Miami, the hard fight, competing toughness. Yeah, and we just rock the haters and get what we got to do done.
Last 2 for you, James. We're going to go first to Kobe Price from the Sun Sentinel. Kobe, go
I
ahead.
don't know. Let's see if they get me.
Hey, James, now that you and Kemp have kind of been through this, been through entire game, starting against each other, I guess what was the biggest lesson you guys learned, especially playing against a guy like Pickett?
I'd say my biggest lesson this game was to be honest, never take anything for granted because that kid showed me a lot back there, like how I could have been made bigger plays in the game. I could have been had a pick, but he stared me off a couple times that had me on the other side of the field. I'd say mainly going through your keys and trusting your skin.
Learning, man.
That's what I got to do. I got to trust my technique.
Last one for you, James. We got Daryl Streeter from Football Bill. Daryl, go ahead.
James, how you doing, man? Great game. I saw early in the game you were talking to former Fort Lauderdale Hurricane Cardinal giving running back Vincent Davis. What were you saying to him? And do you know him from Miami?
Yeah, I know him. We had a little altercation our sophomore year when he was at Gibbons. But it just carried on. It was just competing. Like ain't nothing off the field, nothing on the field. Just 2 Florida guys competing. That's all you're gonna see when you see Florida guys going up.
And I got to follow up. Okay, I got to follow up for you.
Thanks for spending a few minutes with us tonight, and congratulations on the win.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
The boy said Manny's not getting fired. He said he had an altercation at Dilla. Back in
Zach,
the
you got
day.
us?
Yeah.
Awesome. Congrats on the win, Zach. If you've got a question for defensive end Zach McCloud, please use the hand raise function. And Zach, first up, we're going to go with Gary Furman.
I was going to get it done. I was going to ask him.
Hey, Zach, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
So you guys got 55 opportunities today to rush the passer, but it was pretty noticeable the intensity that you were doing it. Talk about a little bit how at this point of the season, now having 8 games as a defensive end under your belt, how much more comfortable you're feeling in those situations?
Well, every week I get to face a different O-line. I get to face a different quarterback. The scheme changes.
Maybe still needs to go.
Different things. And,
I don't think this changes anything, bro, but they are playing
change
pretty
my
good.
rush. So as I gained this experience, I could only do so much, with spring and camp. Like, as much as I learned and grew during that period, I was going to get the same guys every day. You get to pick up on habits and just It's the same thing when you're going against, other guys, other teams, whatever, but it happens over the course of the game. So I'm a lot more comfortable learning my adjustments, starting, learning to get better at applying those adjustments throughout the game. But, I feel a lot more comfortable than I did, earlier in the season.
And just as a quick follow, you have a lot of young guys playing on defense right now, and it could be pretty frustrating when a quarterback gets that hot and is putting up that kind of yardage that he did today and everything. Did you play any role in keeping everybody together and keeping everybody from panicking or getting too frustrated?
At this point, I think the team, I'm always going to do my best to keep the message and make sure everybody's focused on the same thing, when we're playing. But I feel like the team's matured to a level where it's not just me saying it, and it's not even really just other older guys. I walk around and it could be any one of the younger guys keeping everybody's heads up. It's not like, we don't respond that way where it's like everybody's down. We don't feel that energy on the sideline anymore. We got so used to, and it's a bad thing because, starting our season with a pretty bad record, but we got used to having our backs against the wall and feeling that type of fight. And now instead of waiting for it to be a whole second half or fourth quarter to get that fight out of us, it just takes one play, bad play to get that energy back up.
Manny goes, T-Rob goes.
Sometimes, a lot of times we need to take that. So, we'll continue to go that way. But, I didn't really have to.
Yeah, he knew what time it was, right?
And keeping everybody hurt.
Zach, we got Manny Navarro from The Athletic. Manny, go ahead.
Exactly. I think you've been around long enough to face Kenny Pickett 4 times. What's the difference in this guy, man? I mean, obviously you guys got the win today, but he's kind of a Heisman favorite now. You faced him when he first started. Just curious how much tougher he is to defend.
I remember,
I think it's got an update on Sam Brooks for y'all too, bro.
We went into that scouting report, and we said he was gonna be one of those guys. We said he was gonna be a good quarterback that day when we played him, but obviously, he proved us right. But over time, he's grown a lot, and I told him that the day after the game, he's grown a lot, and it's been exciting to get to play against some of those matchups. You play football, you want to play against other good players, and it's just exciting to watch it grow.
Last question for you, Zach. We got Susan Miller-Degnan from the Miami Herald. Susan, go ahead for Zach.
Zach, congratulations. What do you see? This is your last year, I guess. What do you see in store for the future for these young players who are kind of growing before our eyes? And also, I wanted to ask you about this season. 4 games left. 2 of your games were lost to Michigan State, who's undefeated. They beat Michigan today, and Alabama. Do you have a different perspective now on the season and everything that's happened?
Answer that first question. I think what's in store for the young guys, we're still shaping that, and it looked a lot different a couple of weeks ago than what it looks like now, but that's not something that we can get comfortable. It's something that we have to hold on to that. It's like the same thing, like you have a loss or you have a win, you have to learn how to win. That means, get back to the drawing board and treat it like, I don't want to say treat it like it was lost, but that's the same intent that you have to bring to the practice field. You have to, so we're still forming that, we're still building that, having everybody on the team, but I think the future is bright, definitely, I would say, for a lot of the young guys. We just have to play. Obviously, you just mentioned how a lot of young guys play on defense. Those guys are making plays. They're not out there for no reason. Same thing on offense. We got a young guy leading this team. We got a young guy making plays in that backfield. I think the future is bright. But in terms of, what was the second part of the question you asked about, like the next part of the season still look like?
For the perspective on this season, now it took Michigan State is undefeated now. They just beat Michigan and Alabama's Alabama. Just your thoughts.
I mean, it's us versus us every week. We don't really, not to say we don't consider our opponent. Obviously, we want to treat everybody with respect and the respect that they deserve when we prepare for them. But it's us against us. If I lose on the pass rush, I'm not thinking like, well, maybe this guy went first round because I don't feel so bad about it. No, I got to win that pass rush. And so, it's the same thing when you apply it to the team. It doesn't matter who we play, we want to win. So if we're not going to get too high, we don't want to get too low. With the wins and losses, just kind of stay in the middle and keep it moving.
Zach, congratulations on the win, and thank you again for joining us today.
Thank you. Have a good one.
What we got now? There's your boy, the man, the myth.
Tyler, what's going on, my man? Can you hear us?
The man, the myth, the legend.
All right. We are joined by quarterback Tyler Van Dyke. You've got a question for Tyler. Please use the hand raise function on Zoom.
Man,
And Tyler, we're gonna start with
Tyler
Manny
Van
Diaz, the
Diaz.
athletic. Manny, go ahead.
Hey, Tyler, congratulations on another great
Tyler
win.
Van Diaz.
Listen,
I got a
it's
question
kind
for
of been
Tyler.
an amazing turnaround, you know, at least for you personally, just the way you performed the last 2 games. You talked about how you were going to get off the fast starts. That's all you needed. I asked Will what's changed, and he said Dyrique's helped you out quite a bit. Can you tell us what Dyrique has maybe done for you behind the scenes to help you get to this point, and then maybe some other things that have led you to kind of just be who you are now?
And I think it all starts with confidence, starting out fast. We just got to come in and just use that confidence and start fast, you know. Yeah, Dyrique has been great. Just helping me out, watching film with him, and just being there for me. Something goes wrong, he's picking me up. And he's just giving me a bunch of advice and has been there for me the whole time.
Any key words, any little gem that you think has really helped you, you know, just going in and starting off faster?
And
he's
I
told
think
you?
it's that Dyrique told me.
Yeah.
I mean, he just says, just go be you. He believes in me. But yeah, just really just go be you. So.
Tyler, we got Gary Furman from King Sport. Gary, go ahead.
What gives you the calm demeanor?
Hey, Tyler, I have 2 questions for you. The first, you're sitting
Does he
back
seem calm in
there
the big
in
pressure
training
moments?
camp and in September. You're
He
sharing
seems calm, y'all.
second team reps with Jake, and doesn't even look like you're going to play this year. And now fast forward 8 weeks, and you're not only playing, but you're performing at an incredibly high level. What was going through your mind back then as you worked your way through the situation?
You know, I was just telling myself, just keep working hard. The time will come, no matter when it was. I had no idea it was going to be this early. But yeah, I just told myself, just keep working. God has a plan for me. Yeah, that's what I was really thinking for the whole time. And the opportunity came, and I'm blessed to be in the situation.
And then, you know, today you're out there, you got a veteran quarterback on the other sideline who's setting records. He puts up 519 yards passing, is making throw after throw.
Yeah, I think TV.
And I assume you're watching that. And talk about just what's going through your mind as you're watching the other team's quarterback play like that. And
Does it look
maybe
like
you
Air
like
follows Manny
glean
Diaz
anything from
now?
it?
Does it?
You know, yeah, obviously.
It seems like he's closer to him now.
That Ken Pick was making. But yeah, when they're on offense, we're over on the sideline just trying to figure out what we want to do for the next drive and what scheme is going to work. So yeah, I'm not trying to pay attention to that too much. I'm just trying to just play my game, and we're just trying to scheme for the next drive. So.
Tyler, we got Kobe Price from the Sun Sentinel. Kobe, go ahead.
Hey, Tyler, congrats on the win. One, you kind of joked with us earlier this week that you need to get angry before games, you know, just get riled up. I guess what helped you this time? I guess stay focused. And,
I just
to a fast start.
I was in the mindset of last week a little bit. I just got into that mindset.
Shout out to Corey, man. Gas ain't cheap, though.
Nice State came out talking all that talk to me or whatever. I just remember that time, and
gas ain't cheap, big dog.
just went out there and we started fast. I was just confident in all the players we got on offense.
Many asked questions during the
we
game.
ended up making those plays.
In retrospect, did you almost need the first 2 games, Virginia and North Carolina specifically, to go the way they did from start to finish to, I guess, get to this place, I guess, where you're comfortable and where you seem more poised and relaxed for the entire game?
I mean, obviously, yeah, we want to win the first 2 games, or West Virginia and North Carolina. Yeah, I think that has really helped me learn from my mistakes and just learn mentally how this thing goes, and just those 2 games really gave me the confidence just to go out there and just play my game.
Got 2 more for you, Tyler. We're going to go to Susan Miller-Degnan from the Herald. Susan?
No, they may not get me.
Hey, Tyler, congratulations. I was going to also ask you about North Carolina and Virginia, but going forward, you have 4 games left in the regular season. How much confidence do these 2 victories in a row, give you? And, you still need to qualify for a bowl. And what do you see in the future for this team?
This team has a lot of fight, a lot of
Tyler
heart.
seems like he got some confidence. Sounds like he
love
done
each
calm
and every
down. He's
one on the
mellow.
team, but yeah, we're taking one game at a time. And we're just gonna focus on Georgia Tech, and just leave these games in the past because right now they don't mean anything anymore. We just have to focus one game at a time, and this will be Georgia Tech.
Oh man, appreciate that.
Last one for you, Tyler. We got Brian London. Brian, go ahead.
Oh,
Tyler, congratulations on the win. Manny talked about it. A couple guys
Shit on
talked
me on the
about
question.
it. Will catches that ball, but then fumbled and rolled back. And the first guy in there chasing that football is you. You talked about heart of this team, but what does that say about your heart, your tenacity, that you're the guy on the ground trying to get that fumble? Then I have a follow-up, if you will.
No, I'm just trying my best. I was trying to get that ball out of bounds so the Pitt defender couldn't recover it. It's part of the game. Yeah, I just have to do what I got to do. So in that situation, I was just trying to get the ball out of bounds so we got the first down and retain possession. So.
And then real quick, if there was anything you've been playing bonkers for the last 2 weeks, anything you still wanted to work on
Bonkers.
that you still would
It's
like
the 80s word.
as the season continues?
Yeah, that pick I threw was just stupid. I was trying to just start and five, I think.
What I said was stupid.
I was just trying to do too much. I just got to throw that out of bounds there. Maybe get Andy on the field to make the field goal, make it a 41-34 game. I would just say not put the ball up for grabs a couple times and just be a little bit smarter with my decision making.
Tyler, thanks very much for joining us tonight, and congratulations on the win.
I think that might be it, fellas.
Thank you.
I'm sure that's it. I think that's it. So yeah, it looks like it. Oh, that's not it. Who we got? Rooster.
All right, everyone. Last but certainly not least, we've got running back Jalen Knighton, Rooster himself. If you got a question for Rooster, please use the hand raise function on Zoom. And Rooster, we're going to start with David Wilson from the Miami Herald. David, go ahead.
Hey, Jalen, obviously it's been a little bit of an offensive transformation, it feels like, for you guys over the last 10 quarters or so. I guess specifically with Tyler, we saw his first couple starts were up and down, but the last 2 weeks he's been really good. Just what have you kind of seen change with him?
It starts in practice with Tyler. How we execute when we start off the week, how we execute in every play, how he leads the team.
Cody Brown ran a little better tonight, I think.
Coach call his checks. It comes down to a lot. So Tyler, we just main thing with us is just keep Tyler focused, keep Tyler in the game, keep Tyler head straight, and protect him. Tyler he attack every when he going into something, he's gonna attack it. So that's what the team knows with Tyler. We know that he's gonna get ready to attack.
Rooster, we're going to go to Manny Navarro at The Athletic. Manny, go ahead.
Good. Hey, Jalen, congrats on the win. Just the emotions there at the end of the game, man. You guys were obviously very happy. Just take us down to the field, when especially after that ball rolled out of bounds and they had you guys waiting forever on a. What the emotions were like.
Oh, it's a great feeling because we know how we work every day. We know the work we put in every single day. So it's a great feeling to get the outcome that we all wanted. Going until starting off the week before we played this game, we executed every assignment, everything. So we know what was expected if we execute every assignment that coach called Saturday, which is today.
How nervous were you though on the ruling on that 4th and 1? It would have been a 4th and 1.
Oh, when I seen it, when they played it, I wasn't nervous. I was like, oh, good. Good. But before when they marked it 4th and 1, coach said we got it. They couldn't give it to me. So I was like, all right. I promise, like in a situation like that, I just built the moments like that. They were going to get.
What say you built for?
Was going to have first team. Sir.
Rooster, we got Gary Furman from Kane Sport. Gary, go ahead.
Hey, Jalen, back in training camp when Tyler was sharing reps with Jake, did you guys see this level of play in him?
Oh yeah, we knew what Tyler had. We know what Tyler got when he first got here. He was showing his arm. we knew what he was capable of, and as he got the job to lead the team, when we seen him being a leader, we just like, yeah, he's that guy. So we just started keep him focused, keep his mind straight, and everything good.
All right. Jalen, thanks for joining us tonight, and congratulations on the win.
Thank y'all.
All righty, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Take care.
Recording stop. I'm back over here trying to fix some stuff, trying to get this thing together over here. So listen, man. Tyler Van Dyke. Oh boy, my how things have changed. Look like Tyler may be the future, doggy. Look like Tyler might be the future. So listen, if y'all want to call in, send a text 786-405-9499. Send a text. I'll send you a link and you can come in and talk. And the person that sent the text right before I start, okay, you can come through now. You can come and holler at me now. You come holler at your boy. Yeah, give me one. Yeah, so you can go ahead and call now. 786-405-9499. Send a text. I shoot you a link, a blinky blink. A blinky blink. What am I talking about? Let me see. So yeah, man, look like Tyler Van Dyke, bro. My God. It's funny how the change of a quarterback can save a coach's job or how he makes Lashley look. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, it's obvious. It's obvious that that he's a better quarterback than Darren Keaton. He allows allows the offense to open up more, but he also has a running game to go with it also. It's football at Footballville Nation. At Footballville Nation. Appreciate y'all, bro. It's just at Footballville Nation. You'll see it. You'll see the Footballville. I'm the only Footballville on it. I'll show it to you. Let me see. But yeah, obviously, little Gwen Cherry guy. That's the Cash App. Let me see. Can y'all see that? It's at Footballville. Wow, I secured Footballville. Whoa, that's at Footballville. Team looks awesome, dog. It does. Team does look awesome. Team look awesome. TVD looks like our future. What do y'all guys think? Y'all think somebody's gonna jump into the transfer portal? Defense has to get better. He's actually the one that got him hurt. This what it is, Tim? I mean, okay, so we got a call. We got Mr. Mijayal. Mijayal, what's going on? You can hear me, bro?
What's going on, bro?
What's up with you, man?
Nothing, chilling, man. We had a great win today.
Yeah, it was, bro. What you want to talk about, man?
Oh, well, first let me say this. Manny done saved his job for at least another week.
You said another week. You got me on that one.
Yeah, TV.
Can y'all hear him? Wait up. Give me some second. Thumbs up. Can y'all give me a thumbs up? Let me know if y'all can hear him. You say he saved his job for another week, huh?
Yeah, TVD amazing, man. It's crazy how he
like?
playing.
What you like about him?
I like how you go downfield. It gives our receivers, we was doing a lot of dump offs, a lot of stuff close to the line of scrimmage when we had King. So the teams would play us up closer. DVD going downfield. And this O-line blocking real good.
You think they're giving him some time?
Yeah. Yeah, because they doing flea flickers. When we had time to do that.
That play was awesome, though. 1 second, give me a second. Shout out to Corey Chancellor, man. We appreciate that cash app you just sent, bro. We totally appreciate that. It all goes toward what we're trying to do, the movement, man. We work really hard at this. Yeah, the offensive line. Okay, so when you add a running game, right?
Mm-hmm.
That kind of not make you one-dimensional. So for some reason, King didn't really have a running game. Like it was almost like he was the running game.
Well, sometimes it's the read he making too, because sometimes King will make the wrong read and just give the dive before even surveying the defense. TVD, he look it in. You can see him staring down the safety or the defensive lineman.
Right. Now the offensive line did piss me off on that safety, bro. Oh my God. It's almost like when there's a sense of urgency, like when we have to get something done. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, I like the O-line except for Donaldson, bro. I don't know. It seemed like he trying to blow it, man. Him, Mallory.
What you say?
Him, Mallory, Ivy, Flag, man. Them guys. Every week they trying to blow it, bro. Yeah, bro. Man, he literally had two penalties that literally like stopped the whole drive for us. He had the false start. He a super senior. How you doing that? Like come on.
A super senior.
Yeah, like how you see Clark tapping him on the head like it's gonna be all right, bro. Like come on, you the senior. You the senior, bro. Come on.
FSU beating Clemson right now. What's going on, bro?
Oh, yeah, that's gonna be a game.
FSU beating Clemson. You say he the senior, huh?
Yeah, he the senior getting tapped on the head. Got to get encouraged. Like, come on, bro. Come on, man.
What gets me is that momentum or confidence, the mental side of it. The team looks like it's playing faster. Hardly gets the swing. Hardly gets the wide receiver stay home, swing pass, whatever it is, and he looks like he's playing faster. He's getting upfield, like a sense of urgency. Now I tell you, when we went to practice, they were a little harder on him in practice. It wasn't more of a sense of urgency; it was more intensity. But all of a sudden, Restrepo can catch the little wide receiver vertical pass.
Yeah, right.
The horizontal. And he can get up the field. Like I don't know if it's execution, but they actually look like they're playing a little faster. Not as fast as they probably can.
I think it's confidence, bro. I think literally it's confidence. Like it's a game of inches. What they was doing before, they would lose balance. But now it's more confidence. In my opinion.
Right. No, that's what I said in the beginning. Yeah, it could be. It could be confidence. It could be them having confidence in TVD. But it looks totally different. And then somebody handed Rambo the drops today. I don't know who handed it to him, but we need to handle that. All of a sudden, Rambo can't catch a pass. All of a sudden, Keyshawn Smith finally
get deep.
Right. Finally find himself open. Making plays. He's a confident kid, though. He be so fired up. He gonna tear his ankle up stumping on the damn ground all the time.
They sometimes they use more energy celebrating than they do blocking, bro. I don't like that.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. But yeah, man, I appreciate the call. But anything else you want to talk about?
No, sir.
But listen, man, I don't know if this saves Manny's job. This 2 games, bro. I mean, this doesn't erase.
But it's literally his 2 biggest wins of his career.
Is it?
Yeah. Who else he beat? Who else has Manny beat? These were 2 ranked teams. Manny beat Who else has he beat?
What was Pitt ranked?
17.
Oh my God. He beat two ranked
He's the
teams in a
two
row.
biggest
And
wins of his
he'll come
career.
on the radio and say that too. He'll go, we beat two ranked teams in a row. Oh, talking like we Duke or somebody, man. All right, man. I appreciate you, bro.
Hey, we are academic school now, man. Hey,
That's how they be talking, man. This is Manny's two biggest wins. Reggie Commodity said Manny's job is safe. I don't know about that, bro. Like, how could it be safe? Now, if they play out, if they play the rest of the season this way, because what usually happens is it's the ACC. They win games they're supposed to win. I mean, they lose games they're supposed to lose, and they win games they're supposed to win. You know what I'm saying? Usually that's how it goes. But I don't know. I don't know, doggy. Like I can't say two games can erase losing to FIU and starting 1-4 or whatever we were. I can't say that. Darn, this is many marquee wins. Hey, it's many marquee win. Two ranked teams in a row. So yeah, dog. If you wanna get on, I don't know if I put the link in this. If I put the link in here, can you guys see it? Nah, I ain't gonna do all that. Text 786-405-9499. Say caller, and I see the link. 786-405-9499. Name two bigger wins for Manny. Man. I don't know what's wrong with Couch, dog. I have no clue what's wrong with Couch. I have no clue what's wrong with Couch. I can only think that his confidence got hit a little bit. I'm gonna let y'all in on a little something, man. So I went to see. Okay, so I'm real cool with Chaminad's head coach. We're real close. And when I went to talk to him, he told me a story. He told me a story about one of his kids from Hollandale that he sent to T-Rob in Florida. This is why y'all tune in. It's shit like this. This is why y'all tune in to Footballville. This was this year, and he said the kid name was Willie Bailey out of Hollandale, and he said T-Rob was the reason Willie Bailey went to Florida and came back home. He was messing with Willie Bailey. Willie Bailey was a quiet kid. He also said that T-Rob likes big quarterbacks, and he was saying that I wouldn't be surprised if Couch ended up on the bench. This was before the season even started. He said, I wouldn't be surprised if Couch ended up on the bench. I said, well, he just came out. He's the fifth-ranked cornerback in the ACC. How could he be on the bench? Season starts, Tyrique and DJ Ivy. Couch all of a sudden comes in the game. Forgot how to play. Sometimes, dog, these are kids, and sometimes mentally they can't handle some of this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I haven't talked to Couch. He looked really confident to me when I saw him at Chaminade that day. But all of a sudden, you're the top fifth DB in the ACC preseason, and you're not starting on your team. And now he comes in the game, and it seems like when he comes in the game, the team is almost like the team is like throw at 23 with a tight end, with a wide receiver, with the hot dog man, with the lady that take the tickets. We don't care who he got, and throw at 23. I don't know what that's about, dog. I don't know what that's about. And I ain't gonna sit up here and lie and tell you I do. Florida State just Clemson took the lead 17-13. Willie Bailey. Yeah, Willie Bailey was a baller, but that's what I'm saying. Everybody view on like, yeah. So Coach Jones was just telling me. He was telling me that he was like, yeah. Every time T-Rob comes to get one of my kids, I ask him, listen, man, you take care of him. You ain't gonna do him like Willie Bailey, right? He said T-Rob backpedaled, oh man, no, yada. You know what I'm saying? Now there's two sides to every story, but I remember Willie Bailey went up to Florida and came back pissed. Quiet kid too, real quiet kid. I didn't even see 26 out there, bro. After Couch went out, they went out to Gervin Hall. Couch mom said he been sick. So y'all saying Couch is hurt, he's sick, he hurt. I'm just saying, dog. Like I don't. I'm just saying. I know. I don't know. I know he hasn't forgotten how to play. Listen, he was our best cornerback last year, wasn't he? I don't know, man. I just think sometimes these kids get up there and who knows, man? Maybe he's thinking about something else. Maybe he's thinking about the next level. Maybe he's thinking about you know what I'm saying? The next level is mine, and his mind not completely on the game, but he's getting a lot of opportunities thrown his way, and he's not taking advantage of it. But I told y'all that story for a reason. How does he not start? How does DGIV start over him? Can somebody please answer that? Blaze out for the season. Couch only looked bad the last two games, I believe. North Carolina, was that the last game? North Carolina was. I don't know, bro. It looks like he doesn't want to engage. It was a play tonight. It looked like he doesn't want to engage. He was never like that. I get it. I mean, I haven't talked to him. No speculation. I don't have anything. You know what I'm saying? I could only imagine that, though. You see your boy Cam Harris go down. You may have a chance to play on the next level. And you got to be, yeah, it's a tough situation to be put in. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes college sports is like stupid, you ask me. It's dumb. You know what I'm saying? The way it's set up. They done gave him the NIL now, so they may make it help a little bit. But, yeah, it's kind of stupid that you can walk out there in front of 100,000 people and not get paid a dime. And somebody say, well, we gave you an opportunity to get a scholarship. Oh, yeah. So Sam Brooks, bro, listen, 34 got in the game. Sam Brooks is not at the game. He hasn't been at the game for the last 3 weeks. Right now, he's just there working out and me trying to just go ahead and take a red shirt or something because he'll come back. He's still a sophomore. But, yeah, so everybody was asking, how did Brooks get in the game first and make a tackle, make a play? Because Sam Brooks isn't there. He's not there at all. He wasn't there, I don't think, the last 3 games. Did Avante Williams play? That's another. Did y'all see Avante Williams? I didn't see Avante either. We got our Florida State ticker going on right here. I think Brooks is healthy, man. I think his toe is dinged up a little bit. It ain't completely healthy, but he could play. But the way they're doing it, you know what I'm saying? The way they're doing him, I think they just feel it's best to just set it down, keep the year red shirt, come back. I think it may be some friction there with Packy, man. I think it may be some friction there with Packy, and you know how it is when you get in the coach doghouse, bro. I mean, I don't know. I'm so sick of these adults messing with these kids, dog. Who we got here, bro, dog? What's going on, bro?
What's up, Squeak? This Brandon Tooks.
What's going on, Tooks? Sitting there with with your wife beat on and your do-rag on? What else you got over there? A hookah?
Nah, that's a damn away cap. But I'm just chilling, man. I just watched the game. But what I'm nervous about is TVD. I like TVD, and as of right now, he looking like he that guy. But I'm still Team Garcia. But as of right now, with what everything TVD doing, it's like, how can you upset that? How can you jump in the middle of that gravy train with him rolling the way he rolling? But I still want to. I want Garcia to get a shot.
You know how? You can't. You know how? You can't. You can't get in the way of what he got going on. I thought Garcia was better. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I thought Garcia was better also, but at the same time, Team Garcia, that's emotional. That's emotions. You know what I'm saying? What's happening on that field, bro? You can't deny what you see happening on that field.
Right.
And I'm sure Garcia can't deny it either. I'm sure Garcia like, oh boy, Dad, we got what we gonna do? We gonna chill? Or we gonna, you know what I'm saying? What we gonna do? Like, listen, this might go on for a while.
Okay, but just going off, even though we haven't seen Garcia yet, do you feel like he got a better upside than TVD?
Bro, listen, I don't really, what we seeing in TVD right now, we don't even know what the upside is. Yeah. He just went from being kind of shaky in a couple of games to evolving into a confident quarterback. In the press conference just now, he looked so confident in that press conference. I was like, whoa.
To me, like I was telling one of my dogs, to me, it's not more so the players, it's more so the coaching. I feel like last year done took his tail out his ass, and he's actually giving him the shot to throw the ball. Because we know like the first 2 drives are scripted. Let's just go off last game. How like the first drive, he just throwing it downfield. I feel like they got more confidence in him, and they still kind of predictable, but I feel like they opened up the offense. And even with Rooster, with just his speed, that kind of opened up the offense even more. And I feel like they gelling now, but offensively and besides the offensive line, I kind of put that on Lashley.
My question is this. We see the ball going downfield, right? So I asked X. X said he thinks in college, most of the coaches tell the kids where to throw the ball. My thing is this. Is it TVD making a decision to throw the ball downfield? Or was it King making a decision not to throw the ball downfield? Like, I don't know if the plays are changing, you know what I'm saying? And the fact of TVD is saying, nope, I'm finna throw the ball at Rambo, covered by 2 people and get a pass interference call. Like, I think I believe it's the decision for the quarterback.
I think it's a little bit of both, because I heard when
King had I don't know if King had that confidence to throw the ball down the field like that.
I think it's a little bit of both, because I heard when X said that, and I was just telling my homeboy that at least the first 2 drives are scripted, and they telling them where to go. But I feel like it kind of goes both ways. Maybe when they get like a sticky situation later on in the game, the coach might say, okay, go to this person. But I feel like the more they playing, they're starting to let him do his own thing. And I do feel like it's some plays that he just taking on his own and he doing his own thing. But I think it's a little bit of both. I think he gained his confidence, and last year's gained more confidence in him to allow him to do what he do.
Yeah. I know, and it seems like he has time to do it too. People to comment, they saying it's a different playbook. They're saying it was play calling, I believe, bro. Look at the difference in the routes. This is why everybody to be careful. This is why everybody to be careful with crowning cats. We crowned Jaron Williams after a few games too. We did.
It wasn't like this though.
It wasn't like this?
No. And Jaron was another dude that I wanted to see him play before he transferred. I knew how much he wanted to leave, but no, it wasn't like that. The situation that we been put in and have to come back, and no, it wasn't the same.
I'm just saying, so you don't know who a kid is, right, until film get out on him. You don't until film get out on him and coaches start saying, all right, we gotta stop TVD. Like we gotta take the pass away. Let Jalen run around. Once that happens, then we'll find out who he is. You feel me?
So why we feel like why we crowning him then? Why are we not gonna give Jake Garcia a shot? Because we know next year when they get a little film on him, it won't be as easy. Maybe he take that step and become better. But if not, it's not gonna be as easy once they get a year of film on him.
I think it should be a quarterback competition. I think everything in Miami should be a competition from here on out. I think it always should be a competition because we see what just happened with competition with the DBs, and it breeds, you know what I'm saying? It brings the cream to the top, and it holds people's feet to their fire.
All right.
DJ Ivy coming up making tackles today, man. DJ Ivy was holding on the shoestring.
Okay, but when it comes to quarterback, don't you think it's like a little bit different? Because you got to have that man guy. You can rotate cornerbacks and receivers and running backs, but that quarterback, you can't keep flip-flopping. You need that one guy.
Well, when I say competition, I mean like a preseason competition. Lashley said that it's easier when you have one quarterback. We see the Miami Dolphins do it sometimes when they were doing what they were doing with Tua. I think what happens is they come back and they're going to say it's a competition, right? Now, according to how the season ends, if he stays on fire like this, I think it's his job to lose. I don't think you just put Jake in the game because our emotions say we want to see Jake. You know what I'm saying? That's emotions, man. I mean, this guy, what does he do? What does he do bad? Give me some stuff that TVD does that doesn't.
I feel like I'm not gonna say it's necessarily a bad thing because I read him take the sack and throw up some bullshit, but I feel like he take more sacks than he need to.
How many times he got sacked today?
I don't think he had many today. I don't think he had many today. I don't remember. If he did, it wasn't many.
So we 17-13 halftime at Florida State. How many sacks did they have today? Let's see.
It wasn't many. I don't remember them.
Their defense had, they had a few. They had 3.
Okay.
They had 3. I mean, let me see. What else? Give me some more stuff there. Great game. 1 sack. I see 3. TVD. Somebody says TVD job, clown.
Bro, why I gotta be okay? So what can
you got your feelings, man? Get your feelings, man. Get your feelings, bro. Good win. Get a good win today, big dog. You know what I'm saying?
We just having a conversation. Okay, so say we do win out. What can Van Dyke do? Is there anything he can do to win that job? And I'm not saying I want him to. What can
Jake do to win the job?
Yeah, because they're gonna say it's open competition, but in my mind, if TVD went on out, it's not really that open.
Save that last stitch.
Right.
L-Vibe Dream Lengths with a cocktail of vitamins and fine castor oil.
I think you bring him back and you let him play it out,
though.
though. I think you bring him back and you let him play it out. I mean, I don't. TVD is what? 2-2 so far.
Yeah.
What is he? He's 2-2. 2 okay games. That game when he didn't start playing to the second half. Who that was? He didn't start playing to the second half. His first game. The next game was okay, but these last 2 he's been on fire. We can't crown him anything. What we have learned is that, listen, and what I've learned in investing, you got to be patient. You know what I'm saying? You got to be patient and see what we really have.
Save that
Coaches made 1 second. Coaches may start looking at film, game plan against him, and he turns into a totally different quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to be patient and we got to let these things play themselves out, especially at quarterback. But it's totally like a different offense. That reverse pass in the first half and the pick that they set. You got to look at that play. They set the pick downfield for the tight end to come open. Man, that was a brilliant. That was a nice play, man. And I don't know why Lashley, like, he has these plays in his playbook, but it seems like he's afraid to call them.
Yeah, he is. And to me, I'm glad we winning now. We looking better. But what makes it frustrating, I feel like we shoot ourselves in the foot. Why are we scheduling these good-ass teams early on in the season? We get our ass whooped. Now everybody mad at us. Then as the season go on, we start to roll. Why are we not playing these teams early and play the better teams later once we start to get a rhythm?
Well, you know that schedule. It ain't like youth football, big dog. You know that schedule be set like years out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That schedule be set like years out. I don't think that had anything to do with it, bro. I honestly starting to look at it and I'm being honest with myself. I think De'Aaron King I think De'Aaron King, it's obvious TVD is better than De'Aaron King. He's a better quarterback. You know what I'm saying? He gets the offense. He's a better traditional quarterback, and I think he's better for Lashley's offense. I think De'Aaron King is a better man. I think he's a better leader. I think, and you couldn't change that, knowing that TVD had all this time. You couldn't say, hey, listen, man, it's De'Aaron King, and we're gonna just go with him. Whatever we get out of De'Aaron King, that's what we're gonna get out of him. He's our leader, and we're gonna roll with that. But obviously, it's to me that TVD is a better quarterback from what I see, bro. Like it's just too much he does different than King.
Yeah. So we went out. You feel like we keep the whole staff? Is they gonna try to run it back, or we keeping certain people?
I think if they, I think it's 2 games. You feel me?
To me, bro, really, honestly, bro, ain't nothing Manny can do. I feel like the writing's on the wall. He need to be fired. Now, I also believe maybe this can be the storm that we had to weather, and he can turn around and be a great coach from here. But at this point, I think we need a new coach.
I think we need more than a new coach at Miami. And that's what I have been saying from jump. And we're not willing to change it all. Just let it stay. Because I think a lot need to be changed at Miami, but I think they're also listening too. I think they hear what's being said out here. Appreciate you calling. I can't even talk right now, man. Appreciate you calling, bro. But yeah, I think there's a lot that need to be changed at Miami. I think that I don't think it's just Manny. I think the administration. I think their approach to football, I think, needs to be changed. Like Colin Cowherd said, it just seems like they don't care enough. You know what I'm saying? And if they don't care enough, they'll keep messing with the little budget and saying, "Hey, man, y'all go make whatever." You know what I'm saying? Go a couple million. Go find you some coaches. And don't come out asking for no more. You know what I'm saying? And they're picking inexperienced coaches. They take a chance with an inexperienced coach, and he takes a chance with his homeboys, or he takes a chance with the guys that he know will work for him. And then I think that's where the failure happens at. So if they're not willing to change that, you know what I'm saying? If they're not willing to change that, then nothing's going to change. And I'm going to leave it with that. You know what I'm saying? If they're not willing to change that, then nothing's going to change. I see Cal in here wagging about King. About King. King is, listen, man, King is a dog, okay? King is a dog. King was the only reason we was in that game this year when he had the 300-yard, 200-yard pass, and 100-yard rushing. He is a dog. But I think it's obvious that TVD is a better quarterback. I think he sees more. I think he sees the game different. And it opens up the offense a little more. It gives space on the offense. Because now you have to worry about different things. It seems as if the defense were able to I don't know, with King, it seemed as if the defense was able to dial in better on us. Close any games out. We want to give me. So they gave the team to King prematurely. First, he was transferred. He played 1 year. You don't have TVD and flip Jake just to say it was King's off of ACL and we going. I think it was a lot that went into that with King. Let's see. This is the problem. We start talking after we've seen TVD, but if we've never seen TVD, we wouldn't be having these conversations. We've seen King. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he comes back off of ACL and he's your starter. Because you've seen him in big games. You know what I'm saying? You've seen him play. He wasn't ever great in the big game, but we had seen him. But we talk about this is like Monday morning quarterback. We can talk about it now because now we've seen TVD. They wasn't making a decision with that on like they wasn't making a decision saying like, man, we're gonna see TVD go for 300. Nah, there was no evidence of TVD doing this. He said he saw the field well at Houston. You know what, Cal? My thing with King was we went and looked at a game like when Houston played Oklahoma. In big games, right? In big games. Him, Lashley, somebody seemed to struggle. So we went back to Houston and let's go look at Houston when they played Oklahoma. And at the beginning of the game, it was kind of the same thing. It was like that was the game that put them on the map, but it happened later in the game. At the beginning of the game, it was like the same thing. It was like a slow start, same type. You know what I'm saying? TVD is still in the backup quarterback. Backup to who? Who TVD back up to? I think it's his, bro. I think at this point it's his job to lose. And I was a big Jake fan. I was a huge Jake fan. But if he keeps playing like this, yeah, I was a huge Jake fan. But yeah, if he keep playing like this, you can't deny. You can't take him off the field. But it's been 4 games. We got a lot of season left, dog. Let's watch how it play out. We like the knee jerk. We like the knee jerk react on things. Let's see how it play out when coaches start planning for them. Let's see how we counter. Shout out to Joshua, man, with the 1999, dog. We appreciate you, big dog. Shout out to Joshua with the 1999. Nobody had anything to say nothing about Manny press conference today, man. Manny ain't say nothing crazy today. I'm just saying, bro. Listen, I told y'all it was Pitt chance to lose. I told y'all. It was Pitt turn. It was Pitt turn to lose. I told y'all that. And Miami's playing a lot better. Y'all homeboy Keyshawn Smith finally shows up. I know finally sounds bad, huh? Finally shows up and makes some of those plays that y'all felt that he could make. We had Rambo 7 receptions, 101 yards. Restrepo 7 receptions, 89 yards. Keyshawn Smith 3 receptions, 82 yards. Will Mallory finally arrived to the team today. That's what's up. Will Mallory 3 receptions, 66 yards. Mike Harley 5 receptions, 53 yards. Man, this is like a lot of passes. Their guy Jordan Addison had 8 catches, 145 yards on us, dog. Cloud have mercy. We need to get a scarecrow in the middle of our field or something. We need to get something there to help us out, bro. Jalen Knighton, 17 carries, 80 yards for Jalen Knighton. Drop my phone. 17 carries, 80 yards for Jalen Knighton. Vincent Davis, 6 carries, 45 yards. He's from Cardinal Gibbons. Let me see. Did Philip O'Brien play? The kid from Deerfield? I don't see his name up here. James Williams led the team in tackles. Wow, boy, stars born, boy. James Williams led the team in tackles, period. Solo and total tackles. Marcus Clark was second in tackles. Gilbert Firestone finally showed up this year. I'm kind of confused. I don't understand what I'm looking at. Y'all help me out with this. What's going on here? What's going on here, big dog? I'm confused a little bit. I don't even know if y'all gonna be able to see this. So I'm looking at the total tackles, right? And right here it says Cameron Harris. 3 for 3. 3 for 3 tackles. So I'm like, Cameron Harris? How is that Cameron Harris on the defense with tackles? So I click it. And it said Cam Harris has some tackles today. What's going on there? Talk to me. It said Cam Harris has some tackles today. They must be got it mixed up with, maybe they must be thinking it's Couch. Cam played well on D, right? Cam Harris, what ESPN got going on, dog? Damn. Yeah, I think they mean Couch, man. Couch having a rough one, man. Couch having a rough one, man. Couch having a rough one, dog. So listen, man, I don't know if Miami, it feels good to get get these wins, man. But it's the ACC, dog. Like this win didn't surprise me at all. 9-point underdog. Somebody put their ticket on Facebook today. Somewhere. I don't know if I'll be able to find it. And they had like a parlay of 4 different teams. And I hit him up right there. And I was like, dog, listen, that Miami game gonna kill you. He had Pittsburgh pick. He had Pittsburgh pick to win the game. I told him, I said, boy, that Miami game gonna kill you, boy. I said, that Miami game gonna kill you, boy. Gonna kill you dead. And I'm sure put him to sleep. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, man. ACC just like that, man. It's a weird place. Anybody can beat anybody given day. And Miami's playing really well. That's the fastest start we had all season, I think. We're talking about their blood pressure high. So Florida State is down at the half. My God, Georgia is up. Georgia's nasty, dog. What are we doing? Oh my God. Oregon taking it to Colorado. Georgia's 24-0 on Florida. Man. So who we need to lose? Who the team we need to lose? We need North Carolina. Who we need to lose? North Carolina out of it. We need to Pitt to lose today. That's awesome. We did it too. So that's awesome. Florida State down 13-17 at the half. Michigan State knocked off Michigan. Cincinnati stays undefeated. Wisconsin beats Iowa 27-7. Boy, it's different when you being hunted, boy. It's different when they coming after you. It's different. It's different when they coming after you. It's different. Georgia putting that thing on Florida. Boston College up on Syracuse 6-0. Virginia Tech beats Georgia Tech. We got North Carolina, Notre Dame tonight. NC State, Louisville. Where are these ACC standings at? I didn't see these ACC standings, man. Darn, we number 4. We number 4 because we haven't played that many ACC games though. Pittsburgh is number 1. They just took an L. They just took an L, dog. Teach your boys, them. Virginia Cavaliers, they got 2 losses. North Carolina got 3. Virginia Tech got 2. So the usual suspects, dog. The usual suspects. Who had a pick 6 at the end of the half? Florida had a pick 6 at the end of the half. Nesta better bring his ass back. Where Nesta at, dog? Yeah, we find out what happened to Nesta. Ja'Cory Harris is not our future quarterback. He is not. Shout out to FTW, man. So with the Gators being sorry too, what does that mean for us recruiting? No, listen. I'm kind of get kind of weird on this recruiting talk because we always win in recruiting. Like, I'm not concerned. We always win in recruiting. We just don't win on field. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't really like. I don't know, man. I just think that recruiting thing is almost like a game within the game. It's like when you playing cards at the casino and they like a side bet. That's how I kind of look at it. Like, it's a side bet. It's like a game within the game that the fans get happy. Oh, we won in recruiting. We always win in recruiting. We out recruited the Coastal the last 15 years. We number 1 in the Coastal last 15 years of recruiting, and we won it once or twice, and we played for a championship once. And now we still ain't showed up to that game yet. But I mean, Florida being bad, and I don't really think they have anything to do with it because I think recruiting is a nationwide thing now. I think the world has gotten smaller, and these kids, they're thinking about West Virginia. They're thinking about Indiana. You know what I'm saying? We need Pittsburgh to lose. Pittsburgh got a gang of games in front of them. So they got a lot of ACC games left. Did they look great today? No. We looked a lot faster than them, dog, didn't we? They just was raping the middle of our field. We beat number 17 ranked. We beat a number 17 ranked team. What? Oh, Nesta was sick. Okay. We beat the number 17 ranked team. So yes. Oh my God, the 17 ranked team. Oh my God. I have the mighty have fallen. Listen, man, I'm about to get up out of here. Y'all, listen, y'all want to get involved with the stock market and learn what's going on with this crypto stuff, dog. In the ILD squad, it's another one I'm about to put in there. Kyle and then y'all guys that's part of the squad. It's another one that people are jumping on. A lot less than Sheba. I'll put that in the ILD squad. If y'all want to get involved, man, the link is at the top of the YouTube. Up there chilling somewhere. It should be pinned at the top of the YouTube. How I feel, everybody should want to get involved. Everybody should want to get involved. This shit can make you rich. I'm gonna show y'all an example. She can make you rich, dog. Let me show you an example. There's the link right there. ILD squad. Let me show you how. Let's see what we got. Let me see. I thought I saved something, but I don't see it. Let's see. That definitely was not it. Definitely was not. Let me see. I'm gonna pull something up for y'all. Okay, so here we go. This is what I mean by cryptocurrency and how it could change your life. And getting in right now at the beginning. This is a quick example of this guy I found, and this is how he breaks it down. It's real simple.
$1 of Shiba Inu. This video was brought to you not just $1 of Shiba Inu. This video was brought to you by Roaring Leaders NFT. They're the first mutual fund NFT currently with $500,000 of value, holding up Bored Ape Yacht Club, VFriends, and others. Their collection was designed by a Marvel artist, and they have a strong founding team. They also have a deflationary mechanism named the Elixir. In September of 2020, you have $1. In November, you have $0.002. In January of 2021, you have 0.0.
So basically, he's saying if you bought Shiba Inu for just put $1, if you bought it for $1, and I never saw this video, I haven't seen this one yet. If you bought it for $1 in September 21, you have $1. Now go.
In 2021, you have $0.002 still. In March, $42, already a 42x times $182. And May high, you have $75,568. This was the high there. In July, you have $17,808. In August, $16,638. And now October, $61,702. We're getting back to the all-time high.
That's how, and that's how. That's what's going on.
This
right
is
now.
not financial advice, but if
that's what's going on right now in.
If you bought just $1 of Shiba Inu, this video was.
And I just did Shiba Inu because you guys know that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what Shiba Inu is. Let's see. You know, I'll pick another one for you. Let's do another one. Let's do He did one on Ethereum. That's the one I'm looking for. Solana. I want to do one that you guys recognize.
Selling coaching and consulting online without using social media ads and a simple client attraction system.
If you bought $100 of Ethereum in 2017, you'll have $100. In 2017 of June, you'll have $2,642. In 2018, you'll have $9,405. In 2018 June, you have $7,223. In 2019, you'll have $1,648. In 2019 of June, you have $3,303. In 2020, you have $1,634. In 2020 of June, you have $3,098. And in 2021, you have $9,113.
If you put $100 in.
And today, 2021, you have $43,400. We're pleased to announce we're launching an NFT.
You would have $43,000 a day if you put $100 in Shiba 3 years ago. I mean, in Ethereum, $100, and you just let it sit there. That's going on over and over again. That's going on over and over again. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm saying now is a critical time. Listen, bro, it's a great win today. We're gonna get up out of here. Look like TBD might be the future, and Jay Garcia may have to pump them brakes a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But let's see how the season play out, man. That's not knee-jerk react. Act like we found Bernie Kosar. Let's see how the season play out. Teams start game planning against him, and let's see how he reacts to that. If y'all want to get involved, man, 786-459-499, or just click the link. There's a link right there. Get you signed up, man. Come get on the platform with us, man. We just have some of these conversations and try to build some generational wealth, man. I'm deep, and I'm out.